Hey, Divine Ones, it's Latoya Okia, your life coach and your motivational speaker. And I'm coming back to you guys on another episode of the Divine Destiny with Latoya podcast. So I'm just going to jump right on into the message for this episode. So, you guys know that I just launched a new course on my website, and it's called From the Job to the Dream. And so in this episode, I just wanted to give y'all like a little snippet of what you will get if you purchase the course. So of course you have to go to the website, iamlatoyaokia.com, and purchase the course today so that you can access all of the material from the course. Because like I say, in this episode, this is just going to be a snippet. So in one section of the course, From the Job to the Dream, which is a course that I personally created, it is a combination of videos and material that you can download and print off and take notes from. And so the course is designed to help you to be able to comfortably and confidently transition from your job to your dream full time. I am a full time online entrepreneur. I work as a life coach, an author, a mentor, and a motivational speaker. And, I've been able to take the lessons that I learned from life, the pain that I endured, going through broken relationships, being molested as a young girl, going through a failed marriage, now raising three children on my own. I've been able to take all of that pain, all of those trials and those tribulations that I've gone through, and I was able to shift that into purpose. And I was able to, come into being able to help other women that are still stuck in that place that I'm no longer stuck in. And so I love to just be able to reach back and empower other people, empower my brothers and my sisters in Christ to understand that you may be down, but you're not out. You're not out. God has a purpose for your life. God has a gift that He placed inside of you, and you just got to believe in yourself again. All it takes is you believing in yourself again and you falling in love with you and you just walking in your confidence and walking in your purpose and doing that mindset work that's needed, because that mindset work is key for you to be able to shift your life. Nothing can change until your mindset changes. So go to the website, iamlatoyaokia.com. If you're listening to the audio of the podcast, the link is going to be in the show notes. If you're watching from YouTube, the link will be down in the description. I want you to make sure you click that link, and I want you to go and purchase that course today. If you purchase it today, now this podcast episode, of course, is dated for Monday, October the 26th, 2020. And I'm just stating that for any future references when someone comes back to listen to this episode. But if you're currently listening today, October the 26th, 2020, you can get the course at a discounted price today and tomorrow. Okay. So you will be able to purchase it at a promotional price if you go ahead and book the course today or either tomorrow. Okay. So don't procrastinate. Don't put it off. Invest in yourself, believe in yourself, and understand that if you want to get to that place in your life that you aspire to get to, if you want to be able to fulfill your destiny and to bring your, help your dreams come true, it's going to take you believing in yourself. It's going to take you investing in yourself, and it's going to take you loving yourself, and it's going to take you shifting your mindset. My favorite scripture says, be not conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Okay. So there's a renewal process that you have to go through. Your mind has to go through a whole total transformation. And when you change your mind, you will change your life. I'm telling you, it happened for me. And I vowed to God that I would spend the rest of my life helping everybody else that wants to change. I will spend the rest of my life helping those people to transform their lives also. So do not procrastinate. click that link in the show notes, click that link in the description, and book the course today. Sign up for the course. When you purchase the course, you will receive a personal email from me that has all of the course documents, all of the course videos. Everything is going to be in that email for you, so you can go ahead and get started today. Be on your way to becoming your own boss. Okay. It's amazing. It's amazing. And I'm just going to give y'all like a quick behind the scenes visual right now. That I'm sitting here in my bedroom in my robe, and it's the middle of the day, and I'm in my bedroom and I'm in my robe and my hair is messy. And I got my latte right here, and I'm just sitting here having the time of my life, filming this podcast episode, speaking to you all. It's just amazing because I'm in my purpose. And so when you are able to transition from your job over to your dream full time, like, you're not on anybody's clock. So you set your own schedule, you set your own time. If you want to work 24 hours straight, you could do that. If you want to take a break, if you want to take a vacation, if you want to, if you've come to that place to where you've really put in the groundwork and you can see some of the fruit of your labor, you can take off. You can take a vacation. You don't have to check in with a supervisor. You don't have to pay, to all my mothers out there, you don't have to pay all of that money, all of your hard-earned dollars, hundreds of dollars that you paying to daycare, because y'all know them daycare expenses. I mean, they can get up there. They can get up there. I done shelled out a lot of money in daycare having 3 children. So I'm just saying, I want you to be able to be home with your children, be there when your children need you, and then also be there for your clients too. How amazing. How amazing is that, to be able to, be there for your kids when they need you. You don't have to, well, let me see if mama can take off from work, or let me see if daddy can take off from work, but you're actually your own boss. So this is what this course is designed to do. It's designed to help you come up with a plan, come up with a strategy to leave your job, low risk. Okay. My course is not teaching you to just jump ship. It's not teaching you to just jump out there, but I go over everything. I lay out everything in the course. We go over everything. We dot every I, we cross every T, every single thing that you will need to do to leave your job and not ever have to go back, but be your own boss and work for yourself and dominate the way that God has intended for you to do. So I want to see you. Listen, I want to see your name come up on my screen here. I want to see that you have invested in yourself. I want to see that you booked the course. Okay. I want to see that you're ready to transition from your job to your dream full time. I want to see that. I expect to get that notification from you. Okay. And I expect to see you get in beast mode. And I just want to give y'all just, a little information, a little bit of something of what you're going to get when you book the course. So in the course, there is a section that I have come up with that is called Entrepreneur Affirmations. And what you have to understand is that when you're trying to make that big step to go from an employee to an entrepreneur, you're going to have those negative thoughts that are going to come in your mind. All kind of thoughts are going to, come across your mind. Like, can I really do this? Is this really for me? Am I making the biggest mistake of my life? I'm going to fail. I'm scared. I'm going to end up having to go back to my job. So you're going to have all kind of negative thoughts that are going to come in your mind about your decision to leave your job and move into your purpose full time. And so what you have to understand is that these daily thoughts, they impact the level of success that you attain in your business. And what that means is the thoughts that you think have a direct impact on your business. So your business will not be successful until you are able to take control of the thoughts that you think. A lot of people think that they can just be in business and business has nothing to do with this, when business has everything to do with this. If you don't have a money mindset, if you don't have a wealth mindset, if you don't have an abundance conscious, that's a new one. An abundance conscious. If you don't have that, your business will suffer. Your business will suffer, and you will have to end up going back to your job because you'll find that, it just didn't, it just didn't, it just didn't work out for you. And so this is why I came up with the entrepreneur affirmations, because you'll find yourself questioning every single thing that you do. If your mindset is not where it needs to be, you'll start questioning that decision, and you'll start really just talking yourself out of it. How many times have you said, well, I'm going to leave my job, I'm going to quit my job, and then, you never leave. You just kind of stick with it. You stick with it because of the security, and you stick with it because of the consistent income. And so you may even be concerned, about what other people may think about your decision to become a business owner, what your coworkers are going to think, what your mama going to think, what your daddy going to think, what your husband or even your wife is going to think. Your baby mama, your baby daddy, just whoever is in your life, you may be, just kind of worried and concerned about what they may think about you making that decision to leave, transition your job, and become a business owner. You know what? I don't even really like to use that word leave, because leave implies that you just gonna jump ship. So I prefer to use the word transition, because transition it implies that there's going to be a smooth process, that there's not going to be any bumps, that there's not going to be any sudden surprises. So transition is more so the word that you're going to be doing. You're going to be transitioning from your job to your course. I'm sorry, transitioning. I got that course on my mind, y'all. I'm telling you. But you're going to be transitioning from your job to your purpose full time. Okay. So if you often tell yourself that y'all are getting the inside view of the course, by the way, this is actual material that is in the course. Okay. So if you often tell yourself that you cannot achieve something, then you're going to convince yourself that it's true. So if you keep having thoughts in your mind that says, I don't believe I could do it, you may not be speaking it out of your mouth, but you're subconsciously thinking these thoughts. I don't know. I just don't think I can do it. I just don't think I'm built. I'm not cut out to be an entrepreneur. I'm not cut out to run my own business. Then you're going to eventually convince yourself that that's true. Okay. So you got to stop doing this. If you're a business owner, I want you to start thinking about what you're thinking about, because you got to stop doing this today. You got to understand that by you doing that, you're paralyzing yourself with fear. You paralyzing yourself with fear, and you're literally making yourself stuck where you are, and you won't be able to move because of the thoughts that you're thinking. You're paralyzing yourself with fear, and you won't make any progress with your goals. You may set goals, but you never see any progress. If that's ever been you, it may be because of the thoughts that you're thinking, and you don't realize that you're paralyzing yourself with fear and anxiety and stress. And so what I want to tell you is, if you don't believe in yourself, then how can you expect other people to believe in you and your business? I got to tell you, I had to believe in Toya before anybody else came along, before I created the Divine Ones, before I started my mentorship group, and I mentor women from all over the world. That group is amazing. The Lord has connected me to an amazing group of individuals. My VIP ladies, they are so talented. They are so awesome. They are doing amazing things. They are starting their businesses. They are writing their books. They are becoming life coaches. I mean, they are just going above and beyond, and they are soaring like the eagles that God has called them to be. So all my ladies, if you have not joined my mentorship group, you need to join that, because I'm telling you, I'm going to cap it in a little while, but I still got some room right now. So if you want to get in on this greatness, I'm just saying, you can join today for only $10 a month. And that's just awesome. Now, $10 a month, and you get 4 group sessions. We actually have in our next session tonight on Zoom. And you get daily devotional emails from me. You get an email from Latoya Okia every single day. Okay. And you get access to our private Facebook group, like all of that for $10 a month. So why wouldn't you sign up? So to all my ladies, y'all go to the website, IamLatoyaOkia.com, and sign up for the mentorship group. Okay. So I just had to put that in there. But understand that, like I said, I had to believe in me before anybody else came along, before the mentorship, before I started the podcast, before I created the Divine Ones, before I started my coaching business, before I started being a consultant, before I wrote my books, before I did anything, I had to believe in me. And I had to make a decision to say, come hell or high water, I'm going through with this. I'm going through with this and I'm not going to stop. And nobody is going to stop me, including myself. I had to tell myself, Toya, I'm not going to let you stop you. Like, I'm not going to let you stop me, however you want to say it. But that's what I said. And I made a decision. And every day after that, listen, because this is what's going to happen. The way your mind works, you have been conditioned to not believe in yourself. So even though you make a commitment and even though you say, I'm going to do it, I'm going to chase my dreams, I'm going to make a plan, I'm going to do everything that Toya taught me how to do in this course that I'm booking today at the promo price, from the job to the dream. This is what you're saying. I'm going to do everything that Toya has instructed me to do in this course. I'm going to come up with my plan and I'm going to transition from my job to my dream full time. And so after you said that, what you immediately got to start doing is programming your mind. If you don't program your mind, somebody else is going to program it for you. And that's exactly why you don't believe in yourself to this day, because somebody else has programmed you to believe in other things rather than believe in yourself. That's why you're working on your job and you can't leave, because you believe in your job more than you believe in yourself. You believe that that job is going to be there every day to give you a paycheck when that job could easily go down. Those people could go bankrupt. They could shut their doors down. They could shut their business down at any point in time. They say, we don't need you anymore. And so then what happens? You got to find something else to believe in. So why wait for something like that to happen? Because a job is not set in stone. It's not concrete. So you got to understand that you got to believe in yourself before anybody else comes along, before anybody else manifests, before you get the following, before you get the platform, before you get the clientele. You got to believe in you. Okay. And so after you make that decision that you're going to believe in yourself, you got to start doing the mindset work. This is why I've included the affirmations in this course, because the mindset is going to be the number one thing that's going to help you leave your job, transition from your job. The reason you're still there is because of your mindset. So if you shift your mindset, that's when you'll be able to leave. When you come into the mindset to believe that you are enough, that what God put in you is enough, your natural gifts are enough. You can make money every day from using your natural gifts. I do it every day. I'm not telling you something I researched. I'm telling you what I know and what I live every day. I make money. I earn a living through the grace and the mercy of God to support myself and my 3 children by using my natural gifts. And I want to teach you and I want to help you do the same thing. And I was able to do this. I was able to be a full-time online entrepreneur during a global pandemic. I was able to do this because I transformed my mindset. I reprogrammed my mindset. And how did I do this? I did it through affirmations. And I want to share these affirmations with you. Okay. So when you're a new entrepreneur or you've been running your business for some years, you have to understand that it's very, very important that you're confident in your abilities and in your products and services. You cannot try to sell something to somebody if you don't even believe in it yourself. You cannot sell yourself. Even if you're a coach, let me just talk to the coaches. You cannot sell your coaching packages or your sessions if you don't even believe in yourself. If you don't even believe that the sessions are effective. That's going to come off in your pitching. That's going to come off in your conversation with your client, with potential clients. It's going to come off in your videos that you're not really confident about what you have to offer. So you got to get that confidence. You got to build that through that mindset work. So there are different ways that you can speak the affirmations. You can record the affirmations. I recommend that you record them on your phone. Record them on your phone, and you can play them either first thing in the morning, when you first wake up in the morning, or right before you go to bed at night. Or you can either speak them the first thing in the morning or right before you go to bed at night. But it needs to be a routine. Okay, so you got to develop a routine. You got to come up with a routine. And you just read your favorite positive affirmations, or like I say, you repeat them to yourself. And as you're speaking these affirmations, you got to allow your body to feel the emotions. So as you're speaking it, you need to be trying to feel it too. You need to be thinking about it in your mind, putting a picture in your mind, what that would actually look like for you to be a successful business owner, or whatever it is, whatever the affirmation is that you're speaking. You need to be picturing that in your mind, and you need to be feeling that in your body. Okay. So here's some affirmations. Now, I'm not going to give y'all all of them. You're going to have to book the course. Okay. I'm gonna give you some value now. I'm gonna give you something, but you're gonna have to invest a little bit to get all of it. Okay. So I'm gonna give y'all a little bit, give you a little peek of the entrepreneur affirmations that I have included in the From the Job to a Dream course. So one of the affirmations says, I am resourceful. I am resourceful. That's a really good one. I am prepared. I am ready. Listen, this is one of my favorite ones right here. I'm going to share one of my favorite ones with y'all. Let me see. Let me find it here. I'm going to share one of my favorite ones. I can't see it just yet, but let me read some of the other ones. I am releasing self-doubt to make room for growth. And that's another thing. When you speak your affirmations, you need to begin your affirmations with I am. Because whenever you say I am, you are announcing the presence of the living God. God specifically told Moses, when Moses asked him, who shall I tell sent me? When Pharaoh, when the Egyptians, when they asked who sent me, who should I tell them sent me? And God specifically told Moses, he said, tell them I am hath sent me. Because God said, I am that I am. God is I am. So when you say I am, you're not just saying words. Listen to me. The worst thing you could ever believe is that the words that come out of your mouth don't mean anything. The devil is a lie. The words that you speak out of your mouth, you're either speaking life or death. So while you're transitioning from your job to your dream, you got to be very careful about what comes out of your mouth. You got to be careful about what you think, and you got to be careful about what you speak out of your mouth. Because as a man thinks in his heart, so is he. And what you speak out your mouth, that's what you're going to draw into your life. So this is why I included the entrepreneur affirmations in the course, because you got to make sure you're speaking the right thing. You can't only be doing the right thing, but you got to be thinking the right thing, and you got to be speaking the right thing. Okay. So I am confident is another one. And these affirmations need to be in present tense. You don't need to be saying, I want to be confident. You don't need to be saying, I want to be determined. No, that is not an affirmation. You say, I am determined. You may be laying on your couch, broke, busted, and disgusted right now. But I still want you to say, I am confident. I am determined. I am doing my best. The Bible says that you have to call those things that be not as though they were. Call those things that be not as though they were. So here's another one. Today will be a very productive day. Today will be a very productive day. I am proud of myself. I am making self-care a daily priority. I am excited about the future. I am clear about my goals, and I know I will accomplish them. I will make the right decision. And all of them won't specifically start with I am, but as long as you are saying a positive statement in the present tense, that will be fine also. Okay. So another one, success is right around the corner. I'm going to give y'all one of my best ones. Successful money making ideas are always entering into my mind. That's the one right there. Let me tell you, that's the one right there. If you say that every day and you keep speaking it until you believe it, because it may feel awkward at first, but if you keep speaking it until you believe it, you will start, let me tell you, your mind will start to explode. My mind has been exploding lately. Like my mind been in overdrive. My mind been on 1,000. I can't even keep up with the thoughts. I'm telling you, I can't even keep up with the ideas that I've been having just because I've been speaking that affirmation every day. I've been saying it and I've been believing it. I say successful money making ideas are always coming into my mind. I always have good, successful, money-making ideas. I'm always thinking of something amazing. I am prosperous by day and by night. I am successful in everything that I touch. I am beautiful. I am enough. I am a prize. I am a trophy. I am a queen. I am a king. If you're a male, listening to this. So you got to speak life over yourself. Life and death is in the power of your own tongue, and you got to speak life over yourself. It does not matter what your boss say. It does not matter what your coworkers say, what your spouse say, what your kids say, or what anybody says, what your sister says, what your family members, your cousins, whoever is trying to cause you to abort your dream. Listen, it does not matter what they say. What do you say? What do you say about you? So this is why I included these entrepreneur affirmations, because as I said, it does not matter what anybody else says about you. It matters what you say. And this was the one that I wanted to get to. This is my favorite one. It says, my humility and confidence can coexist. My humility and confidence can coexist. And what that means is that you know how to be humble and confident at the same time. Like you have that balance. Like you're not too cocky. Like you're not, real boastful and bragging all the time about yourself, but you're not beating yourself down neither. You're not walking around with your head down in the dumps, broke, busted, and disgusted. So you have that balance. You understand that your humility and your confidence can coexist. You can be both humble and confident. And that's the recipe for success. That's what God has taught me. That's what the Holy Spirit has revealed to me. That when you are confident and you are humble, that's when God can take you straight to the top, baby. So I love y'all so much. I'm going to wrap it up there because I want this episode to be under 30 minutes. So I'm going to wrap it up there. Go to the website. Don't procrastinate. Don't put it off. Go ahead and get the plan. Some of y'all may be saying, well, I don't have I don't have a year, or I don't have 2 years to try to save and budget and come up with a plan to leave my job. Let me tell you this. Whether you book this course or not, okay? Whether you I'll say sign up. Whether you sign up for the course or not, whether you come up with a plan to transition from your job to your dream or not, that year is still going to go by. Them 2 years are still going to go by. Time is not going to stop because you won't take action. Listen to me. Time is not going to stop because you want to stand still. That clock is still going to be running. So you need to get time on your side and take advantage of the time that you have. You got to learn how to manage your time. I talk about that in the course too. Managing your time, being careful what you spend your time on, because time is of the essence when you transitioning from your job to your dream. You got to take advantage of every moment that you have. Understand that clock gonna run. That clock is not gonna stop for you. It's gonna keep running every day. And what's gonna happen is, if you don't make the decision to book the course, or you don't get the help, you don't book a session, you don't come up with a plan to transition from your job, 5 years from now, 10 years from now, 20 years from now, you still gonna be sitting on that job that you hate, working up under that supervisor that you cannot stand, dealing with them people that get on your nerves. You still gonna be there because that time gonna be done went by. And if you would have booked the course and disciplined yourself and came up with the plan, you would have been out of there. You would have been out of there. But because you did not take action, listen to me, because you did not take action, the time done still went by. The time still went by. So you were saying, I ain't got 2 years for that. That's what I'm trying to get you to understand. The 2 years are going to go by whether you do it or not. So take advantage of it. You don't want to be on your deathbed singing your shoulda, woulda, couldas, but you want to do everything. Unleash every gift that God has placed inside of you. Don't you withhold nothing. When you leave up out of here, you ought to be like the Apostle Paul. You ought to say, I have been poured out like a drink offering, and I'm ready to be offered up. I'm ready. The only people that are afraid to die are the people that have never lived. Okay. So I love y'all so much. I'll check in with y'all next time. This has been Latoya Okia, your life coach and your motivational speaker. Y'all be blessed.